Fog is almost lifted. This is Lake Tahoe, at least a portion of it. Incline Village is up ahead, is North Lake Tahoe. On the opposite side of the lake that you see is a Granite Chief Wilderness. To the left, which you cannot see, is the Desolation Wilderness, known for lots of Bigfoot sightings. We're heading down the mountain, off the mountain. Slide Mountain has an incredible history. It has 50,000 years of the mountain just breaking off, rocks just breaking off, mudslides. There's a lake called Rock Lake. It's over near Ophir Creek, and that's where the disaster happened. The mudslide went right down the canyon where the creek is, broke the dam, 15-foot wall of water came down, spilled out probably a mile or two into the highway, took out 12 houses, a religious figure in the community, and so it caused one death. And I believe this was in 1983. So, and you could imagine, I mean, there was a mudslide. There's been mudslide in Washington. You know, all those people were watching TV in their homes and buried under 50 feet of mud. Sad, sad. Babies just a couple inches from the top and suffocating. Just a couple of them died just like 3 inches under the dirt. Just couldn't get out. Disaster happens, man. Sometimes living below a mountain is not a good idea, especially one that collapses. Half of this mountain is gone. So we're gonna go and we're gonna head on down. It's not raining, at least, so hopefully we can get down to the meadow, check the other trail out, go to the lake at least, just look at the lake for prints. That's all. It's the same general area, and then, you know, call it a day and say we've won. Look at these plants, man. These orange ones I've never seen before. Interesting. Anyways, Mount Rose, Lake Tahoe, and the long descent down. This is Lord Rick of the Paranormal Ghost Society. And keep in mind, folks, as we're heading down this descent, we stood all the way up there. And there are cameras and things. I'm sure that people try to cause damage, and I mean, it's a federal crime. I mean, these are radio towers and cell phone towers. So I actually got a signal and I called Tammy at home just to let her know we were on the peak. I don't think that was the highest summit. There was one probably 50 feet higher, but with the lightning and all, we can't risk it. I mean, being out in the open, climbing over to the next peak wouldn't take long if we took the road up, but those clouds, those lightning striking nearby, I don't want to be a pile of ash, sorry. But anyways, you can see, though, the kids pulled way ahead, which they shouldn't do, because if they run into a cougar or a bear, there's no way they're going to be able to defend. I'd kick that cougar right in the ass. I'd ride that thing. I'd punch that bear in the nose. It'll get scared. They'll be like, this guy is like a grizzly, man. I'm not facing off against him. Crazy. This guy's crazy. I'm running out of here. So we're heading down here to a meadow. It's actually, the meadow actually has history plaques that you can read, or about the seers and the fauna and the foliage, and so the other trail will have some history plaques too. And I'll try to take pictures and, you know, put them on the site so people can kind of learn about this region, because this region does have ancient history dating back to 10,000 years. Early Washoe Native Americans, a very sacred area. I migrated to the Carson Hills. It's kind of hard to explain because it's on our website, but they would go to the lower Sierras, or the foothills of the Sierras, and in warmer months come on up here and hunt and fish, and then go up into the Pine Nut Mountains in the cooler months and store up the pine nuts to have something, a supply of food to sustain themselves. So they were hunters and gatherers, and we found arrowheads, so it's possible they've even used the arrow for small game. I know they hunted jackrabbit in the foothills, and I'm sure they hunted for deer out here, because there's plenty of deer in Tahoe. But you can see, this is what it looks like it's just, you know, twists and turns. And wait up, guys. Wait up, boys. But yeah, this place is amazing. I mean, I'm sure Mount Rose is pretty amazing too, but it has to be probably cloudy. There's no trees on top. You'd probably get sunburned to death unless you went in the cooler months. But anyways, you know, I just want to do another video and thank everybody for watching our videos. We appreciate you. And we'll look at what we have here. Nice set of purple flowers. Looks like I'm taking a picture.